This is my new little pumpkin mug. Is it not just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I got this from Anthropology and I love it. I'll have some pumpkin mugs and even some Halloween mugs linked in the description. I've got a little ghost one coming this week, which I'm very excited about. But just here on my kitchen bench is the last of the fall decor that I need to put away. I've just got this gold trivet because I need to do a thing behind me. I haven't worked it out. I have a bowl. I have this candle, which actually smells amazing. And then a couple of pumpkins. These ones are real. And then some pine cones as well. So I need to finish the decorating process today. I have my little DIY gradient pumpkins up on my range hood in the background. It's very cute. I will have a link to the reel that I did those in if you've not seen them, but they're very cute. I'm obsessed with pumpkins right now. I mean, who isn't? Everybody loves fall. I love October in particular because it has actually been 2 years since I first packed up and came to Canada. So it's very special to me, not just because in the Northern Hemisphere it's fall and everything is pumpkin themed, but because I moved here and it's special. Today's video is possibly not gonna make much sense. Honestly, I think this could possibly be the most disorganized decorate and clean with me for autumn on YouTube, quite possibly. I have a very strange process and way of doing things, and it takes me days, if not weeks, to decorate. It's not something that I can just look at and do. It takes me like trial and error, playing around to figure it out. And as I go, sometimes that's when I realize like, oh, you know what would look really good here? Something else. So then I go out and I get that, which is what I did in this video. And so I'm going to jump back to when I actually started this video. We're gonna do all of that. And then this afternoon, we're gonna come back and just do the final little bits and pieces, but just know that this is possibly still going to change over the next month or so. This is just not how my decorate brain works, so that's what we're going to go with. Anyway, let's jump back. I'm going to enjoy my pumpkin mug coffee and wait for you guys to get back, and then we can do the other things. Today, I finally want to get in and decorate my place for fall. I think it is officially the 3rd day of fall, and I really want to do like a deep clean, a bit of cleaning motivation for you, and then also organize all of the decor stuff that I've purchased over the last couple of weeks. I actually think I have a package downstairs as well that's got some potential decor stuff in it too, but the first thing I want to do is get in and do the flowers. I need to cut them up, arrange them, and style them, which I'm really looking forward to. I also started on the bedroom the other day with my new bedding, but I was a little unsure about it. I don't know, it's a whole thing. We'll get there eventually, but the first thing I want to do is these flowers because they're so pretty and it's just, they've been sitting here and I just want to do it, so let's do it. Here on my TV unit, I have 2 bunches of flowers. I've just put them up here for now. This is the first one that I want to do. I also did the TV unit DIY, so I'll leave a link to my last weekly vlog in the description if you've not seen it, but I did the rattan and the legs and I think it looks so good. But yeah, this is the first thing I want to get in. I'm going to cut these bunches up and then arrange them and style them. I think I might get 2 bunches out of all of these flowers. That was super easy to cut through, like the wire wasn't particularly very difficult to get through. I'm just using some pliers out of my IKEA kit. Now the thing is there's this much now missing from the length of the stem. So I was thinking for this particular vase, because it's quite tall, is I might put some like paper down the bottom so that it gives a little bit more height to the flowers, because when I pop it in, you can see it's quite low now, whereas if it had the extra length on it, it would sit maybe about there. So yeah, anyways, super excited that that's all done. I'm gonna get in and cut the rest. Okay, I'm starting to make a little bit of a mess in here. I have divided all of my flowers up and I did style one little set. So this is also a container, or a vase, I guess it's a vase compared to an actual container, from Michael's. And I was thinking of putting this on my bedside table. So this is a smaller bunch. And then the rest of them I was going to put in this container here, which was from H&M, but I painted it black because I really like black right now. But I also went downstairs and grabbed 2 Amazon packages. I really thought it was gonna be the rest of my Anthropology order, which is taking forever. I'm pretty sure I ordered it like 2 weeks ago and it's still not here. I got the mug, but I didn't get the other stuff, which was home decor. So in here I have some 3M hooks, and in here I have a curtain rod, and I also bought some curtains. I wanted to put up some sheer curtains, so we'll do that in a little bit and I'll explain a little bit more about that. Until then, I'm going to style the other bunch of flowers and get it all looking cute. Obsessed. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think the black vase looks better than this wooden looking one, but oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so happy with it. Excuse my unmade bed, but I was thinking I would put these in here, and it just instantly it just makes it feel a little more cozy in here. It's really so not cozy when the bedside tables have nothing on them. I did bring in this little pumpkin. I have to cut off the little stem thing to that. Or maybe I could just bend it and hide it, but I thought a little pumpkin in here would look cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it. Underneath, I have a couple of sweaters, and I was thinking I might even just fold them up neatly and just put them there, because I haven't done my wardrobe yet. I haven't switched over my wardrobe because the weather's been a little warm and it hasn't been exactly time to, you know, empty out my current drawers and put in the sweaters. So I might, yeah, refold these and just have like a nice little sweater section down there. But yeah, I'm not mad about it. I do need to make my bed. And I don't mind the colors. Like, I think this is all looking pretty nice. All right, well, I got just a little bit carried away in here. The only thing that I have tall enough to help me hang up the curtains is my couch. So I stood on the back of my couch here and I've put up my hooks, and then this is my curtain rod. These are my curtains. I bought one rod and one set of curtains from Amazon. Ooh, I could totally steam these. I have a steamer now. I suppose I could steam it once they're already hung up. But I thought I would buy one set and see how it goes, and then if I like it, I will buy more and do more of the windows. So just a little test day at the moment. I guess now I should probably clean this all up. Okay, I'm a little bit frustrated, and this happens almost every time I go to style anything in my apartment. I kind of struggle to get things the first go, and I don't know if I've ever explained that before, but I need like a little bit of trial and error when it comes to styling my home. So I've been playing around with things, and I got so frustrated that I ended up actually buying a bunch of black pampas grass from Michael's, and I'm gonna go and pick it up tomorrow. I did just get notification that my order is ready, but I don't think I can be bothered to pick it up tonight. It's just, I don't know, I want to stay inside. I don't really want to go out, so I might go get that tomorrow, but I really wanted some black pampas grass. I am very much into black accents right now, which is why a lot of the little bits around my home are black. I don't know why, it's just what I'm drawn to at the moment, so I'm going with it. So I'm mixing that in with a little bit more of like, you know, the oranges and then the creams and the beiges and the nudes. So doing this whole fall decorating, I didn't want it to be like super novelty festive kind of stuff. I wanted it to still be a little bit, I guess, chic in the sense that like I could use all of this stuff when it's not fall, if that makes sense. So that's kind of like that balance that I'm going for, which is why I'm not so opposed to getting the pampas grass, because, whoa, there's like a bug. I'm not opposed to the pampas grass because I will be able to use that, you know, all year round, not just now. So I thought I would do that, only because I think I just need something really tall in this weird little corner that I have here. But oh, curtains are up. It looks great. I have made an absolute mess of my kitchen, so I really should get in and clean that right now. And then, yeah, I need to deal with these flowers too. I haven't done them yet because it's like stressing me out. I'm just like, I've been pacing around the kitchen trying to figure this out because, as I said, I just sometimes cannot get the styling the first go. So I will probably wake up tomorrow and have like a new vision and rearrange again, and then I'll get it. So it takes me just a little bit of time to figure it out. Okay, so I have these flowers here. They're the black hydrangeas and then some of the beige nude decorated ones, and I would like to put them in here to replace these. I know that these are very fall-ish, but I just don't really, I'm just really going for sort of that darker sort of color at the moment. I feel like I'm gonna end up with a lot of like black flowers for some reason. I don't know, it's just what I'm gravitating towards. I also think I'm gonna put this lamp back in the office and maybe put something else here. I don't know yet. This is why I'm stressed out, because I can't figure out what to do in this situation. I really, really want the H&M gold candles. Hang on. I really, really want the smaller version of this. So this is the tall one, and it comes with a matching smaller one, and I would love to just put these up here. I think that would be cool with some candles. I think I'm gonna have to pick up some candles tomorrow as well. But just H&M doesn't have the small one. They have it, like they have pictures of it, but they don't have it. And it's bugging me because I just want to buy it. Yeah, so I can't say I love it, but it's gonna be tomorrow's problem because I can't be bothered to figure it out right now. So yeah, I'm gonna check back in with you tomorrow. All right, it's the next day, and I went to Michael's this morning and I picked up 4 of these little pampas grass. They're buy one, get one free here at the moment, but I thought that they were gonna be significantly taller and longer than what they actually are. And this one, I don't know if it's because I put some of my groceries in the bag, that they are a little bit like bent. I'm not sure what I should do. Like, I know it's synthetic, but I wonder if a very low heat would maybe straighten them out a little bit. Anyway, I ended up getting 4, so it was about 25 bucks for the 4 of them. And then I took away the bigger container, whatever you call it. I need to adjust this a little bit so it's, you know, fanning out properly. And I stuck them in this black vase that I got from H&M, and then I brought over one of the little pumpkins. So this had the stick thing on it, so you could, like, I don't know, stick it into a wreath or make your own wreath. I don't actually know what all of those little bits of decor are, but they come with a stem on them. I cut the stem off, and I've put this pumpkin here with this, and I really, really quite like it next to my TV. I just need to take off these sticker things, and then we can rearrange them, fan them out a little bit, and make it cute. Okay, so I've got 3 of the 4 little things in there, and I bent them to fan it out, and I really like it. I think it's actually looking really, really good. So that's done. I'm a little stumped on the whole decorating thing, so I'm gonna clean instead. And when I say clean, this is what I mean. I just got ready and did my makeup, so I need to put all of this away and clean this up. Okay, as I was saying, I have just a little bit of fall decor left here on the bench that I'm not really sure what to do with. These I got from Loblaws. They're actually like the real pumpkins. It's so cute. I noticed this last time I lived here, but like they do like lots of real gourds. I didn't even know that that was a word. Like, I didn't even know that that was a word for them. And I'm learning more about the fruit and vegetables here because, quite frankly, they're very different to a lot of the fruit and vegetables you can get in Australia. I'm sure you could get things at specialty farmers markets and whatnot, but in our main supermarkets, a lot of the produce here is not exactly the same. So we don't really do little pumpkins and stuff. Yes, Australia is starting to get a little bit more into Halloween celebrating, but it's spring in Australia right now. So pumpkins don't really make sense. You know, it's not the time of the year that they would be harvested, I suppose. And when it is our autumn, it's Easter, so everything's a little bit more pastel decorated. You know what I mean? I've talked about this before, especially on Instagram Lives, but I have some stuff left over that I need to find homes for. And I'm very excited I have these little pumpkins. I've never had real little pumpkins before to decorate with. So it's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting for me. I bet some of you who have been living with this your entire life are probably like, oh my gosh, this is so not exciting at all. But for me, it is. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this stuff just yet. I definitely want to organize this section here behind me. I just don't know what I'm doing. This little bit of my section really needs to be styled. I loved it when I had my basil plant in here. It had the black pot to it and it just was a really nice contrast. Since then though, the plant kind of got infested and it died, and I haven't bought a new one, and I just don't like how this is looking. I just have a mismatch of stuff that I took off the shelves. This here is the color that pot was, and then I ended up painting it to this nice brown color because I thought that it fit better in the shelves. I don't particularly like this color anymore. I'm probably just gonna stick it up on the top shelf, but I might end up repainting it to be the same color as that. And then I do have the little teapot I did, which I love. I just don't know if I love this nude beige color. It's not, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I actually want to make it more this color here. This has got a little bit more of a pink tone in it. This is a candle holder from H&M, and I finally got some candles to go in it, and I love it. It's just, I think it's a much nicer beige nude color as opposed to this one, which you can see is very yellow. This is a little bit more pink. That's the vibe I think I'm gonna change it to. And this has kind of been living in this little spot here. Not sure if I'm gonna leave it like that, but we'll come back to that. Anyway, over here, I also have some of these dried corn things, which are super cute. Picked those up at the supermarket as well. It kind of goes with the picture that's on this book, to be honest. Maybe that. I really don't mind this little setup. The only thing that I would like to change is paint this black, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I do have another black pot though, so I might switch it out and just see what it looks like. I definitely prefer the black. That pot may be just a little too big for this plant, but I think it looks nice. I think that'll do. I don't really know what else to do. Should I add a pumpkin in there too? A little pumpkin. Yeah, so I totally just changed my mind and moved my toaster over to this side, and then the chopping board and the book over the other side. I don't know, I don't love it. I'm waiting on my coffee machine, and I want to make this a whole really cute coffee station on this side. So you know what, I can't be bothered to change it back. It'll do. But there you go, that's one part of my house decorated for fall. Here's another part. These are my little DIY gradient pumpkins. Love them. I thought this would be a really cute place to pop them. So I'm gonna link that one in the description, as I said before. And then down here, I've got this gold trivet I got from H&M. I got one of my little pumpkins, a little plant, and then my toaster on this side. I don't hate it. I want something that'll cover this PowerPoint as well, but we'll get there. It's a work in progress. This whole place is always gonna be a work in progress. Anyway, kitchen is done. Let's try and figure out what to do with the rest of this stuff. The thing I'm going to focus on is making my bed. I did just wash these pillowcases. These are the European beige colored pillowcases that I wanted in the first place. I ended up ordering the green, and when I ordered the green, they sent me these giant king beige ones, which are actually a little too skinny, and they're making my pillows really squished. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the proper ones in the beige because I really like it, especially against the headboard. It matches really, really well. So I'm gonna switch over the European pillows into these covers and make the bed. But before I do that, I'm going to jump back to the footage of me figuring out the bed in the first place, because I changed my bed sheets like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks ago now. So we're gonna go back there and then we can come back here and do this. It is finally time to decorate for fall. I'm so excited. I still don't have any bedside table accessories, but I have some new bedding. So this is from H&M. It has a nice little like fluffy frill to the edge of it. I just got it out of the dryer and I noticed that it's kind of creased, and I'm not usually one to iron my bedding, but I think I'm gonna go and grab my steamer and see if I can get some of these wrinkles out. So it's definitely working. It's making a difference. It's making it a little less creased, which I like. But I think I might actually just put the cover on the blanket first and then do it. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to make it too wet, but I think it'll be fine. I think it will be fine. I'm not sure if my camera is picking it up, but it's definitely made a difference. You can still see all of the creases on this side, and then it's just a little bit smoother on this side. It's not perfect, but you know what? It'll do. It looks a lot better than all the creases. This here is the rest of the H&M stuff that I bought for the bed, so I'm gonna take this in and do all the cushion covers and get it all finished. Okay, so I've put the cushions together. I don't know whether I like the black at the front or the other cushion at the front. To be honest, I don't really like either. I feel like I need to get a different color because it doesn't really match this brown blanket. It's sort of matching on camera, but in real life, this is a little more warm pink toned, but it's not, I mean, it's not the worst. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know if I like it. I think I'm gonna have to just think about this and maybe come back to it tomorrow. Okay, I'm basically done cleaning and styling everything, and I figured I would do a mini apartment tour because I know so many of you want to see, like, you know, what my apartment looks like. But standing at my hallway, this is what you get. I've got my kitchen, which I absolutely love. As you can tell, everything in here is really bright and white and light, which is my favorite thing. So this is the situation I've got up here. Still don't know if I love it. Same with that one, which I did just show before. My little gradient pumpkins, and then I ended up just putting the rest of the random stuff up the top, and I will figure that out next week. Make sure you check back in with my weekly vlogs because I'm always just changing things around and doing little bits and pieces around the house in my weekly vlogs. So that's up there. Should I go through and explain where everything is from? A lot of my home stuff is linked in the description. H&M gold cheetah head bottle opener, but I'm not sure you can get it anymore. I did get it years ago. There is chopping board from Indigo, H&M candle holder, pot that I DIY'd. I have these new salt and pepper shakers. I actually haven't put the salt and pepper in them yet because that is another video that I'll be doing. A couple of cookbooks, my 3 spices that I do use quite often. This one I use the most. I actually refilled it this morning. And then I also have this little black plant that is growing so well. It was up to here when I first got it. Oh, so I got it wet. That's why it's looking really weird. I need to clean that off and maybe seal it or something so that it can get wet when I do water it. But yeah, those are my kitchen shelves. Underneath I've got the sink and I have this little hand soap. I'm not sure where this is from. It's lemon verbena and it is so nice, but my real estate agent got that for me as a moving in present, which was really, really sweet. And then I've got my Smeg kettle, plant, little pumpkin, H&M trivet, which is current. And then over here I have my little $30 secondhand Nespresso machine because I am waiting on the machine that I've ordered. I've got my Smeg kettle, dried corn from the supermarket, chopping board, and then a book that I thrifted. And then I also just have a tea towel down here in front of the oven. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's my kitchen. I've just moved myself out a little bit further. These 2 chairs at my dining table I actually got from Amazon. I have a pillowcase drying out here. I have my big mirror, which I absolutely love. This is from Wayfair. And then this is my living room next to me here, which I'm loving. I still want to put maybe like a chair and a side table over here. Or actually, let's get in a little closer. I have all of these flowers that I did from Michael's, a vase that I DIY painted from H&M. I have the rest of my little pine cone stack here because I really didn't know what to do with them. And then this little tea light holder holder with a fake tea light in it from H&M, but again, like 2 years ago, so it's a little bit old. Over this side, I have my H&M vase with some black pampas grass that is from Michaels, my little H&M bowl, and then this is the pumpkin from Michaels. And then this is my TV unit that I recently DIY'd in my last weekly vlog, so I'll have that listed in the description. It is the IKEA Besta TV unit with the 2 drawers in the middle. I put on these legs, which is from a store called Pretty Pegs, and then I bought some rattan off Etsy and I stapled it to the back of the doors, and I love it. I just want to get some gold handles for it. My coffee table is from Wayfair, and then in the center I have this marble tray that's from H&M, a little squash from Michaels. I have this candle holder which is from Anthropologie. The candle is from H&M, a little squished pumpkin from Michaels, and then these beads from Michaels as well. And then this is my couch. This is from Article, and the couch matches with the ottoman, and if you push them together then you can get that L-shaped couch looking thing. It ends up being the same size as the actual L-shaped couch. So I've got cushion cover from H&M, an old throw blanket scarf thing that I got from a little boutique store in my hometown, the original cushion that came with the couch, and then an H&M cushion, and then this little side table which is from, I got this from Bouclair, and on top of it I just have my TV remote, a little plant, a pine cone, and then one of my candles from Bath and Body Works. Up here I have my little console table. So this little black stool thing down the bottom is from Wayfair. The basket, which has all of my masks and keys and things in it, is from H&M. The console table is from Walmart. I have these 2 candle holders from H&M. So in the last week, between all of the footage that I filmed and this stuff, I did end up picking up the smaller one from H&M Home, and I also got some black candles from H&M Home. I have a craft pumpkin from Michaels. I have 3 books that I got off Amazon. I have some crystals, the thrifted vase, and then a bunch of black and cream flowers from Michaels. I also shoved one of the pampas grasses in there as well. I don't know if I love that. That still I'm a little undecided on. Above that I have these 4 frames from Amazon. The pictures are from Etsy, and then I printed them out. Yesterday I actually pulled them down and used double-sided tape to stick the pictures in place, because as you can see the pictures have started to fall down, so I need to do that for the top 2 as well. But yeah, so that is basically my living room and my kitchen. You can have a nice big overview. I've got Gerald down there, which is great, really easy spot for him to get back to, and also these sheer curtains up here on the left, which I'm really loving. I think I want to put a picture up here on this wall, and then also a picture just up here as well. I think that would be really nice, and maybe a picture over on the wall next to the kitchen. But that's all stuff I might do in the future. But here is my decorated house. It's not super fall themed, if you have noticed, just because, and that's just because I wanted it to still be a little bit more modern, and not too decorated, but you know, just a few pops of sort of the fall colors here and there. So yeah, that is my living room. Okay, this is my office, and yes, it's messy again. I literally just cleaned this on Monday, but it's in my last video. I'll have a link to that in the description. But it is a little messy because I just did get a big order this week of a bunch of Cricut stuff, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's all DIY supply things. These are all the vinyls that I get to cut things out with this machine. Super excited about that. That'll be an upcoming video eventually, but yeah, that's kind of my office. It's all in Monday's video. I'll leave that link down below. And then in here is my bedroom, which I don't know how I feel about it. I definitely need to get some prints for the wall, but this is my bed. It is from Zinnias, and then I've got 2 European pillows at the back, 2 regular pillows, 2 pillows from H&M, and then I ended up putting one of the black pillows at the front. And then I have this really beautiful, soft, fluffy throw that I got on sale from Nordstrom Rack. Bedside tables are from IKEA. I have changed the handles, and I have these gold ones that I got from Anthropologie. I did bring down a black box from my office, and it's full of stuff that kind of makes this area a bit of a charging station. I was actually thinking maybe of cutting some holes in the back, because there's things like my watch, even my camera charger. I don't know why I've made this the charging station, but that's just the way it is. I brought in my lamp from my office because I haven't bought a bed bedside table lamp yet. I've got my patchouli candle from H&M, my pumpkin from Michaels, my little charger for my phone and my headphones, and then a pine cone as well. On this side, I have some folded sweaters down the bottom because I thought that made it really cozy, and I also haven't done my wardrobe organization yet, so it's really the only place to put them. And then up here, I have the flowers from Michaels, the vase from Michaels, this candle from H&M, and then also this pumpkin from Michaels, and I just realized I have to cut that little stem off the bottom, but it's super cute because it's like sweater material. And then behind me, at the end of my bed, I have my faux shearling chair from Structube, and then I also have the other black cushion over here because I like it. The wall is a little bare and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on it, but it definitely needs something more. I have my dresser, which is from IKEA, and this is pretty much the same as what it was when I styled it, I don't know, like 2 months ago. I have my little acrylic organizer. I still haven't got rid of this sticky stuff off here yet. I haven't quite got around to it. I have my little H&M mirror, a couple of trays for jewelry, this pillar candle, which is from H&M, this, which is a DIY piece. I'll have that linked in the description because I did that on my Instagram. I got a little pumpkin from out there. And then also this is an empty container from I'm From is the brand, and the product was their honey cream, which is amazing. I'll have it linked down below. It's just honestly the best. I have my YSL bag here. It's usually sitting on more of an angle. And then I have this print here that I got from H&M in a frame from opposite wall. I don't know if I'll hang it or not. I can't decide. But I definitely have to fix this wall up because it's so plain. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then my bedroom walks back out here into the living room. So that is my little mini home tour / fall decorate and clean with me. I think it was a pretty mismatched video. I don't know if you enjoyed it, but if you want to see more home stuff, definitely follow my weekly vlogs because that is where I tend to do more updates. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with a shot of my pretty little gradient pumpkins.